Lesson 7, Task 3. You need the natural gardening presentation located in the Computer Concepts class webpage to complete this exercise. Open the presentation and then follow the steps. Step 47. On slide 1, select the 3 photos. Step 48. On the Format Tool tab, in the Arrange group, click on the Align Objects button, and then in the list, click Distribute Vertically. Step 49. In the Arrange group, click the Align Objects button, and then click Align Center, which moves all the photos horizontally to the center of the slide. Centering the photos stacks them so that you have no longer discerning what the 2 lower ones are. Let's experiment with the stacking order. Step 50. Click away from the stack to release the selection, and then click the obscured photo of the crow. Step 51. In the Arrange group, click the Bring Forward arrow, and then click Bring to Front, which obscures the middle photo. Now let's try bringing the hidden middle photo forward in the stacking order. Step 52. In the Arrange group, click the Selection pane. This opens the selection pane on the right side of your screen. Step 53. In the selection pane, click Content Placeholder 10 and then close the pane. Step 54. With the obscured middle photo selected, click the Bring Forward button in the Arrange group. Let's make sure the photos are evenly stacked in space by using the grid lines and guides. Step 55. In the View tab, in the Show group, select the Grid Lines checkbox to display a faint dotted grid on the slide. Step 56. Drag the selected cat photo to the right and down so that its right and bottom borders align with the first grid lines from the right and bottom edges of the slide. Step 57. Drag the crow photo so that its right and bottom borders align with the second grid lines from the right and bottom edges of the slide. Step 58. Drag the frog photo so that its right and bottom borders align with the third grid line from the right and bottom edges of the slide. Grid lines make it easier to visually align multiple graphics. Step 59. On the View tab, click the Show Dialog Box Launcher to open the Grid and Guides dialog box. In the Grid and Guides dialog box, you specify the size of the grid and other options that control alignment tools. Step 60. In the Grid Settings area, select the Displaying Grid on the Screen checkbox. Step 61. In the Guide Setting area, select the Display Drawing Guides on Screen checkbox. Then click OK. Step 62. Point to the vertical guide away from any text or objects and drag it to the left, releasing it when the accompanying screen tip reads 3.5. Then point outside the slide to the horizontal guide and drag it down until it reaches the screen tip reads 0.5. Step 63, point to the selected frog photo and drag it up and to the left until its left and bottom borders align with the guides. Step 64, select all the photos. Then on the Format Tool tab in the Arrange group, click the Align Objects button, and then in the list, click Distribute horizontally. Step 65. Repeat step 64 to distribute the photos vertically. Step 66. On the View tab in the Show group, clear the Guides checkbox. Now let's make a few more adjustments. Step 67. Click the rectangle shape behind the photo and drag the rotating handle clockwise until the shape stretches diagonally across the slide. Then drag the shape's middle sizing handles until it's almost as wide as the photos. Step 68, with the shape still selected on the Format Tool tab, in the Arrange group, click Send Backward, and then Send to Back so the shape is behind the slide title in addition to being behind the photos. Step 69, click away from the slide to display the results. Step 70, print preview the presentation. Click on Edit Header and Footer and add student name to the footer. Click Apply to All. Step 71, type the 1 in slide box in the settings area. Click the Print button. Step 72, close the presentation, saving your changes.